Thank you for coming. First of all, I want to thank the Florida Highway Patrol for hosting us, being such a great partner. Law enforcement partnership is the key to immigration work and protecting this nation. Also want to thank President Donald Trump. More importantly, I want to thank Secretary Noem for her continued support. I have the privilege to serve one of the finest Secretaries of Homeland Security, and she's dedicated to ensuring that American communities are safe. ICE 287G partnerships with local agencies like the Florida Highway Patrol here help us fight terrorism on U.S. soil. These partnerships help us target high-level criminal organizations. We can't do this alone. Without the men and women in uniform across our nation, ICE wouldn't be able to do their job. Counterterrorism operations and arrests are part of ICE's national security mission. With that, Tren de Aragua is a dangerous foreign terrorist organization that has invaded our soil. TDA has infiltrated the U.S. through the northern border, southern border, in our waterways. Some TDA terrorist rap sheets in their criminal histories are extremely extensive. Many of these members are cold-blooded killers, rapists, thieves, drug traffickers, weapons traffickers, and human traffickers. They are accused of the most heinous crimes committed inside our neighborhoods and communities. They have been running loose in the United States. TDA uses drug trafficking as a weapon against American citizens. TDA has authorized its members to attack and kill U.S. law enforcement officers. Arresting terrorists is dangerous. Well, what's more dangerous is allowing them to run free in our neighborhoods and terrorize U.S. citizens and our children. We cannot and we will not accept their brutality. This month, to the work of the Department of Homeland Security and President Trump, we have designated TDA a top priority and a top network of criminal activity for our organization. TDA members aren't stupid. They don't wear uniforms like the men and women here, or they just announce their stuff like, hey, here I am. They're out there. They're sophisticated and they hide their crimes. But today I'm here to let everyone know that we are more sophisticated. We have more resources than ever to find them and get rid of them from the United States. Since the past on March 15th, the president invoked the Alien Enemies Act, and our officers have risked their lives every day to ensure that we are going after these foreign terrorist networks in our communities. I'm proud to say in the past 48 hours, ICE, along with our local partners and our other fellow federal agencies, have arrested more than 68 TDA gang members, terrorists, in the United States. To date, we've arrested 394 of these terrorists. Our goal is to eradicate TDA from U.S. soil. We will not tolerate their illegal presence or their threat they pose to the American public. What I would ask for the public to do is go and see these terrorist faces on ICE's social media page, whether it be X, Facebook, or Instagram. With that, I'd like to turn it over to the Executive Director of the Florida Highway Patrol.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Director. It's an honor to be here with you today. You have outstanding special agents and officers as part of your ICE agency. It's been an honor to work with them. I'm joined also here by Colonel Gary L. Howes of the Florida Highway Patrol and Assistant Commissioner Lee Massey of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. And we could not ask for a better partnership as it worked to enforce the directives of President Trump and Governor DeSantis. At Governor DeSantis' direction, the Florida Highway Patrol and all state law enforcement have been fully engaged in interior illegal immigration enforcement, detention, and removal operations. We have worked 24/7 with our partners at ICE since Governor DeSantis' directive. We have participated in hundreds of operations and efforts to identify and detain criminal, dangerous, illegal immigrants, and we have taken into custody members of the Tren de Aragua, MS-13, and Brother Circle, which is a criminal gang out of Uzbekistan, along with child rapists, sexual traffickers, and human smugglers. As Director Lyons previously stated, state troopers participated in the first arrest under the Title 50 Alien Invasion Act. A core component of state law enforcement's ability to amplify the federal government and ICE's ability to execute on large-scale enforcement and deportation efforts is deputizing state and local law enforcement officers as immigration enforcement officers. This is commonly known as 287G. I am pleased to announce that the Florida Highway Patrol continues to lead the nation, now with over 1,100 state troopers who have completed the required training and will soon be delegated law enforcement authority as delegated immigration officers. Director Lyons, on behalf of Governor DeSantis, we want you to know that you have, and you will continue to have, in the Florida Highway Patrol and in all of state law enforcement, a highly committed and professionally trained law enforcement partner. And we're proud of the work of this partnership, that it's already done, and we're focused on what we can continue to accomplish into the future in the space of immigration enforcement. It's my honor and pleasure to invite to the podium Colonel Gary L. Howes, II of the Florida Highway Patrol. Sir.
Thank you, Director. Your Florida State Troopers are proud to serve under the leadership of Governor DeSantis through our Executive Director, Dave Kerner, in providing for a law and order state in line with President Trump's executive actions. In Florida, our law enforcement officers, and especially your state troopers, are laser focused on keeping the residents and visitors of the free state of Florida safe. We're not just talk, we're focused on results. Our troopers have daily contact with criminal illegal aliens from around the world, as well as other illegal aliens that are either directly or indirectly fostering illicit activities and or providing financial benefits to various transnational criminal organizations. Just this year, troopers in coordination with ICE have detained and or arrested over 130 illegal aliens, to include members of criminal organizations such as TDA, MS-13, the Latin Kings, Brothers Circle, and various others representing 14 different countries. This past Wednesday here in Orange County, troopers stopped and arrested a member of TDA as part of the Alien Invasion Act of Title 50, as the Executive Director mentioned. In short, we are focused on removing dangerous criminals, whatever their immigration status is, out of the population of the beautiful state of Florida. We are proud of our partnership with ICE and our various federal partners. And I'd like to turn the microphone over to Special Agent in charge of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Lee Massey.
Thank you, Colonel. Thank you all for being here. And on behalf of Commissioner Glass, I just want to echo the words from the Director. We are part of a state initiative working with our FHP, our other state partners, and our local law enforcement to continue the mission set forth by Governor DeSantis and the President of the United States. I'm very proud of what we have done at FDLE. We've committed resources, both sworn and non-sworn, across the state, embedded with task forces with HSI from the Panhandle to South Florida. We also would like to thank the remainder of the Cabinet and the state legislature for the funding they've offered in support of this initiative. We will continue to work with our state partners and our local law enforcement partners to carry out this mission. Ultimately, the end goal is to make the state of Florida a safe place for our citizens as well as our visitors, and remove the criminal element of these illegal aliens. I think we've done a fantastic job, and I think we've set the example for the entire nation as to how state, local law enforcement can work with our federal partners. There's no I in this team. It's all about we, and it's about the mission. So I'm proud to serve Commissioner Glass, Governor DeSantis, the entire Cabinet, and work with FDLE to continue helping in this initiative. So with that, I'm going to turn it over back over to Director Lyons for some closing words.
Sure.
So I'd just like to say, echo the words that have been said here. We're going to continue to partner with ICE. We're going to continue to partner with the state. And our main goal at the Orange County Sheriff's Office, like everyone else up here, is to get these violent gang members that are terrorizing our communities off of our streets and out of the state of Florida and out of the country. We continue to see that they have committed violence in our communities, including extorting people. So we are all committed to this in partnership with ICE and the state and all the local. We're all working together as one team to get this done. I'll turn it back over to the director.
Again, with that, I just want to say thank you everyone for coming out here today. I appreciate the opportunity to let you know what the great work the men and women of ICE do every day. It's an honor to have the opportunity to speak on their behalf, because for so long, their mission and what they did every day in putting themselves at risk went unnoticed. But with President Trump and under the outstanding guidance and leadership of Secretary Noem, you now have an organization that's dedicated and willing to put their lives at risk to go and take care of these public safety threats and these terrorists that are roaming our neighborhoods. The men and women behind me make it easier for us every day because we have that strong partnership. And again, with that, I'd just like to say thank you, and that's it. Thank you.